Okay, then I pass to him lah. After that, okay. Okay, good afternoon to everybody. Thank you for coming down today. Thank you. A special thanks to Light On to hold this event together with us. Thanks to all our industry partners here. I'd like to thank Joe, Mr. Goh, Kai Ming also from my side. Okay, we work with me together. We organize this event. So we are a bit late. We'll start now. Okay. Let me go through the agenda for today's event. 1 p.m. we will have a welcome address by Dr. Lim Joo Gi, our Deputy Senior Director for Engineering. Shortly after that, there will be an opening address by Dr. YK Loh from Lion, Singapore. After that, we will have a talk by Mr. Joe Young on EV education and technology development. After that, Dr. Yang Jing from Lion Singapore, who is the head of efficient infrastructure, will take over and talk about the charge station management system. Around 2:30, we will have our tea break and networking session. It will last for about 1 hour. 3:30, Miss Kulin Koh, right, from SIDA Digital will take over and talk about carbon management. And about 4 p.m. we will go to our lab for a tour, right, for SP electric vehicle charging lab tour by Mr. Boy Kai Ming. And we should end at around 5 or before 5. Okay. My name is Tao Yi, so I'm sure most of you here know me, and later if we can catch up, it will be great, right? See many of the people I know here. Without further ado, I think I shall pass the mic to Dr. Lim for the welcome address by SP. Yeah.
Okay, good afternoon, colleagues and people from the industry, especially Light On, YK, and all the different partners and colleagues from this Light On. Very happy to see everyone here in the afternoon to attend this talk. I hope that it will be a very informative talk for us. I will not spend too much time because I know we are running late, but maybe I just want to summarize a few points in this short sharing that I have. I think the reason why we are all here is I think the topic is of interest to many of you. This interest revolves around electric vehicle. So we know that it's something that is always in the news, not just around the world now, but also in Singapore. So we hear of many who buy their new vehicles are all EV now. Okay, the company with three letters company. Okay, I don't say who, but have been selling a lot of EVs even in Singapore. So that's something that I think is a lot of interest. But for us, I think right here in SP, as well as I think for all of you all, is to really understand not just about the electric vehicle, but the fundamentals within it. Okay, what are some of the trends? And I'm very happy that today we are here to learn more. And the another important thing is the role of the education in the EV talent development. I think this is something that for us at the Poly, especially in SP, we are very interested in, because if we know that electric vehicle is something that is here to stay, then it's all the more important how we can really secure our students in understanding and learning all the skills and whatever that is needed, so that when they go out, they can be able to find their place, okay, in this industry. So we cannot do this alone. I think it's important to have that collaboration between the industry and academia when we build up this talent. So, and the talent is not just our full-time student, but the talent is also about in future, the current workforce that we hope also to help many of them transit. So that's where the industry collaboration come in, and I'm very happy today that we have LightOn to come and really partner with us. We work together and really come up with what are the important areas and topics that we need to look at in preparing our students in this area. So there are a number of areas I think that is of interest and we should be looking at. One of them, of course, definitely is in the area of battery technology and the energy storage systems. That's one part. Another one is, of course, coming from EEE, we have things like the power electronics and in the charging infrastructure. Okay, because we know that many of these charging infrastructure now, you really require the advanced power electronics that is there. Of course, we also, not to forget the software and automation part. Okay, that's important to manage all the charging facilities. And the next thing is sustainability and the environmental impact. Okay, so that's also one thing why we move towards electric vehicle is from the angle of sustainability. So I'm also very happy later on there will be a speaker, okay, to come and share more about this aspect as well. Okay, so in short, I will really want to encourage, okay, today is not just about one direction kind of sharing. Okay, let's make this really an exchange. Okay, I'm sure there are many of colleagues here, lecturers. We also have our industry practitioner that can come in and really have a lot of sharing and exchange of ideas, so that together we see how we can prepare our students, prepare the working adults, the workforce, as well as preparing even companies, okay, to embark on this EV journey. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all for spending this afternoon with us, and thanks to LightOn for this good partnership and collaboration, and I look forward to more areas that we can collaborate together. Thank you. Thanks.
What is this? This is a microphone. So you can just click on it. Don't mind. Okay. Dr. Lin, professor and student from SP, friends from industry and colleagues from LightOn Singapore, and everyone here, good afternoon. I'm YK. On behalf of LightOn Singapore, I'd like to say thank you to SP for choosing us as a sponsor for this great and meaningful event. I'm feeling very easy and comfortable on the campus because for my 30-year career after graduation, I joined the faculty of one university in Taiwan, teaching and doing research for 20 years. And at that time, my research area was in power electronics and efficient energy conversion. Then another 10 years serving in LightOn. Of course, I also feel easy and comfortable working in the office, especially with my lovely, smart, and diligent colleagues. Okay, so today's topic is about intelligent EV charging and decarbonization for a sustainable tomorrow. We all know that carbon emission and energy crisis are very serious issues right now. And this is happening, and we are experiencing it for a very long time. Of course, there are a lot of countermeasures to cope with these problems. So as a technology company, LightOn is devoted to developing new technologies for energy efficiency improvements, transportation electrification, and the so-called carbon emission management. So later, Dr. Yang will talk about CSMS, the Charging Station Management System, which is a sophisticated software tool for managing EV charging behaviors to increase the energy usage efficiency. And Ms. Cole, from CDAS Digital will show us how to do the carbon footprint verification with the newest AI technologies and some smart solutions for emission reduction. So I think this will be a very good chance to exchange ideas between academia and the industry. So, okay, wish you all happiness and health, and today's event will be a great success. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the very eye-opening for all of us. Okay, so my name is Joe. So allow me to prepare my slides. Give you about 30 seconds. Okay, can everyone hear me right? Yeah, with speakers. Okay, all right, very good afternoon to all of you. And my name is Joe from School of Electricals and Electronics Engineering. Okay, so my topics that bring you to guys is about the EV education and technology developments. Way further ago, before I even joined SP, so I want to share to you about this, our EV journeys. Okay, so myself, together with Tao Yi, Kai Ming, we have EV teams that we work together for electrifying our mobile platforms. Even we work together for the autonomous electric vehicles in the past maybe 4 years back. Okay, this is how we started our electrifying journeys. Okay, so today I want to share to you guys that even before us, our senior colleagues has also started the journeys since long times back. So yeah, please sit back and enjoy, and let's electrify our futures together. Okay, so this is our brief contents outline. Okay, not so much. Okay, I have time for about 15 minutes. But if you have Q&A, I can just leave it open for about 5 minutes. All right. So I guess all of you here today, you might aware about what is electric vehicles. I assume 100%. All right. Maybe in the past, maybe we talk about electric vehicles. Some don't believe it. Hey, is it EV? Is it already or going to kick off in the future? Because we are concerned is about the operations. How long can it last? How long can it drive with certain charge and so on? So let's take a look from our history first. Okay, how about the EV history? Is it EV just started maybe about 10 years back or maybe 15 years back? What do you think? Yeah, studies show that the electrifying of our vehicles using a lead acid battery, those old days types of batteries, they have been started since when our conventional types vehicles are coming. Right? So it was very long time ago, it really came out. It's just that it doesn't kick off to the mainstream due to the operation time, isn't it? So let's talk about the early stages. Why I want to bring you to this, because I want you to get the appreciation of how people have worked so hard in the past to bring EV to today's level. Today, typically our EV can drive up to a week, right? In a single charge. Agree? Yeah. So yeah, let's talk about EV was started in 1830s. Okay, maybe in the maybe a lab research level type, and then in early 1900s, EVs are very popular amongst Americans. Okay, so this is from the study shows that. Okay, like cities like New York, Boston, Chicago, and one type of vehicles were battery powered. Okay, so it's quite amazing. Early 1900s. Okay, and compared to our gas power competitors, we know that when you were in the EV example in the taxi somewhere, you can notice that you don't even heard about the engine sound, right? So it's run very quiet and very silent and easy to maneuver, and it didn't release foul odors or maybe no carbon footprint from the EVs, right? Okay, the real competitions come when like Henry Ford, they start build the Model T cars, which let the drivers, okay, ride further, okay, and faster. That's why EV has been like left over for a while, sometime now, but EV has started to kick off due to the technology advancement and some battery advancements, right? So this is some timeline. Okay, yes, of course, there are very long timeline. I just make it into like a very short version. So in 1830, you can see those like electric vehicles. That what we so far we call it. Yeah, it's pretty cute also. Like maybe some of them, I'm not sure what is the chemical inside to power the batteries. Maybe they might last for about less than a minute, or maybe like 5 minutes. Okay, if someone know it, can enlighten me also now. So these are battery power. Okay, and then in 1920, 1995, there are also some battery power. The time maybe like zinc air batteries or lead acid batteries might be popular at the period of time. And today, our vehicles today might be powered by roughly lithium ion, right? And some of them I heard about aluminum ion, silicon ion, and so on. So there are many ion things that evolve. So yeah, things are keep moving and keep getting better, and power densities are also getting better, right? Okay, maybe for those of you who may not familiar to SP first, let me give you a bit of our schools. So we established in 1954. So how many years old are we? More than 71 years old, right? Last year we celebrated SP 70. Okay, so we are the first and oldest poly in Singapore, no doubts. And our polys we known for the engineering programs. Okay, so we are very happy to be part of the programs. Okay, next about our schools. Okay, I'm under School of Electrical Electronics Engineering, and we are the most established engineering schools in Singapore, and we produce more than 50,000 alumni over 60 years. Okay, and our School of EEE offer 4 full-time diploma courses. It has over 180 qualified and experienced academics and technical support staff all around, and we have more than 2,700 students are enrolled for this course. Okay, so we are happy to say that. Okay, so let me bring you to our very first journey. So which I wasn't there yet. Okay, maybe if you're SP alumni, if you've been in that era, you might probably heard about our project's collaboration with Trans Island to retrofit the diesel power bus, right? A real bus into a electric bus. So this is diesel power bus. So you should notice that, right, from the beginning to the end, we always work together with our industry partners. We co-create the solutions, and we also work together for curriculums and like project solution. We work together. Okay, yeah. So you can see it's in 1997. Okay, any one of you have seen this running around in Singapore? Any one of you? I know those are young may not saw that before. We even had a parade of these vehicles. Later I'll show you some oldies photos. A parade, okay? Even we got bodyguard, all these guarding around the vehicles. Okay, so at that time was really challenging. The reason being is that the technology is may not that mature like today. The operation time I heard from my colleagues is that maybe about 2 hours of runtime for the whole bus. Then you have to recharge again. Then also we worry about safety. In the past, I think we use a hybrid of zinc air batteries together with the lead acid batteries together. This is what I was told out. I just shared to you. Because I wasn't there during the project event, I just curious to learn from my senior colleagues. Okay, so it has done successfully together with the industry partners, not only Trans Island, but we also have a green fuels resources. So we tripartite, we work together for this project. Okay, this is what we come out, our baby. Okay, so this is our diesel power electric bus. So certain part of the vehicles, okay, we retrofitted using we replaced the combustion engine with the DC motor. Then some of the parts powering part we replaced with the lead acid batteries for some critical one. We also use the zinc air batteries together. After we achieve this, the electric bus, we don't stop our journey. We further move into a smaller footprints. Okay, do you notice what model is that this car? I was told that it's a Master. Is it Master? Toyota. Okay, don't drive, so I will not catch the what car model is that. You see how challenging that time to take out the diesel power, the petrol engines, and then we replace with the electric motors, and we make it happens. Okay, so we can big bus to our normal, mainstream car now. So this is what we did. Our very first own vehicles, EV, powered by the lead acid. Okay, the operation time is about 3 to 4 hours at the period of time. Yep. Okay, this is not a Star Wars. It's not what. Okay, maybe in 1998, it might be looks like alien shows. Okay, so any of you can guess where is this parade happens? Okay, there are some hints that you might see. Okay, of course, if you look at the road, everywhere is the same now. But you must look at some landmark in Singapore. Who can make a guess? I don't have any prize for that, but anyone for fun? Anywhere, where do you think this location is? Oh, Canning. Well, because of the roads, any landmark? There is something very special. Yeah, it's quite near to Fort Canning. Fort Canning. Nearby, anyone? Hesiter Road. Singtel. So he spotted out Singtel building. So it should be around Orchard area, right? Orchard Road, Orchard area. So it was a very well-known event. We brought in. Okay, front is not. This is not electric cars, but this is a solar car. Okay, solar car leading all those our electric vehicles and our electric bus behind. Okay, so this is where we started our electrifying journey. 1998. That's it? No. Whatever we have learned, we pick up the skill set, we convert them into a knowledge. So at that era, right, you remember those CD-ROMs? When talk about CD-ROM, I always think about Light On. So my very first CD-ROM is from Light On. Okay. So remember the CD-ROM, if you want to learn something, we use CD-ROM to learn, go library, go and get CD-ROM. So okay, even we can claim that it's the first in the world that we come out with this EV story, multimedia story. You know, multimedia is not just video. You can click and you can learn, you can take some assessment quizzes. So we did that in 1998 also. So we are very free proud. We are the first in the world. Okay, the world first multimedia CD-ROMs that capture the histories of EVs. I'm looking for one, but I still cannot find it. I have to go to library. Okay, right. So what do we do other than we involved in the projects? Okay, so today you see that we co-create together with industry partners like Light On, we have RS and so on, and we have many other industry partners that we work with them for many years. So we do example like funded projects. So sometimes industry bring us some problem statement. So basically we love problems. We are engineers, we love problems. So you bring in the problems and then we come up with a co-solution. We co-create together. This is what we do in our School of EEE. Yeah, and then sometimes we send our staff for staff attachment, basically so that our staff will get up to date. New technology is like evolving. If we stay in the schools, our knowledge will be stagnant. That's where we send our staff for the outside industries attachment. Also, not only the students, staff also will send them for the knowledge upgrades. Okay, so we do student internship programs. I say if your company hiring any internship students, feel free to talk to us. So we can also share to you about our student internships. We have lots of success stories about student internship program. And we do industry collaboration and joint labs. And if you come across, maybe if you come across SP, right, you might see some like our SP with our industry logo together. Those are the co-creation of lab. So we do co-create with labs for like IoT area, 5G area, automation area, and many more. Okay, so and we also co-develop curriculum together with our industry partners. Yeah. And we do project consultancies. If industry you need some kind of like help support needed, then we come in. Whatever domain that we can help to support you guys. Yeah, this is what we do. Okay, next. Okay, let me give you some our projects that we have participated or we have done in the past. I think Tamma will give you a very quick glance of what we did in the past. As you know that we started our journey, electrification journey since 1997 to 1998. So we have these solar cars that you see. Okay, here. Okay. So these are very first generation of solar cars. Have you ever seen one before? We are the only one, institution that we proudly developed this, and then we brought this over to Australia for the competitions. Okay, so yeah, we have a lot of good track record. You see that? Quite amazing track records of solar cars evolvement. Okay, so every generation we're happy to like come up with the new versions. You can clock more and more miles with this solar car. Okay, so up to here, okay, just don't want to tell you the whole storyline. So up to 2019, okay, this is our very last car model. You see, it looks like a real car already. You know, I can bring the Orchard. People will say like, hey, better than Tesla. Like anyone from Tesla here. Okay, it looks very cool, look very nice, and very aerodynamic, and it's like ready to roll. The kind of vehicles. All right. So yeah, we call it Spec 6. So these projects, again, we not just do ourselves. We have our industry partner, SP Group. Okay, we work together. They also funded our these solar car projects. Yeah, this one I say is co-creations together. All right. Okay, next, we also work together with Siemens. Okay, so we participated in Green Power Challenge. So we sent our students to overseas for competition. So we came out with the, like, this is like, I think it should be F24 Formula 1, right? Okay, this is a mini versions of global competition. We sent our team to I think it's to UK, okay, to involve. So okay, we put our flag in UK lah. Okay, we put our Singapore flag there also. So yep. Okay, next. After all these solar cars projects, after competition, are we that's it? No. So in 2019, so myself and my team work hard together for the autonomous electric vehicles. Okay, you heard about electric like autonomous cars, driverless vehicles? Yes, right? The time was like very challenging. Okay, so yes, we can move the small little robots from A to B point, but how about a big vehicles? Can we do that? It's a very big challenge for us. So for us is that, okay, if we have challenge, we always look for the partnership. So we look for the companies who want to come on board. Yeah, along the way, we met up with many companies that come on board. Example, for these autonomous electric cars, we have partner like Moviter, we have partner like ST, Land Systems, we have partner like Advantex for some AI stuff. For 5G, the time we have projects with Singtel and so on. So we do have a lot of partners involved in these projects. That it's really happened. When I was started these projects, right? So I can't even like imagine it. Can we do this or not? Google spent 8 years, more than that, for their autonomous vehicle, yet they haven't come out. Okay, for us, we are very newbies. When we started out, okay, we are brainstorming whether we can do it or whether we should stop this project. But our courage drives us, our passion drives us to come out something in 2021, 2020, I remember, we came out with the full-fledged electric vehicles, and also to meet our budget as well. Of course, we can like spend so much money to make a very nice autonomous driverless vehicles, but we managed to come up with something, driverless vehicles that can move around in campus within our budget. Of course, to cut the budget, we use a buggy, a golf buggy. Yeah. So we have gone through many phases. In the past, you notice that we come up with the very little like personal mobility device system. You see that? Yeah. So we start to like click maybe about a few centimeters only. So maybe our first driverless car can only drive for about a few centimeters. Not miles, centimeters only. Don't want to overclaim. After that, we try to retrofit our vehicle to become like a F24, small vehicles. This is a go-kart types of vehicle. After that, this is, we call it a level 1. So there are different levels of driverless car. So we started with level 1. That means maybe like you still have to like maneuver or hard code the program to make it work. After that, we move away to more intelligence vehicles. Now you see this is a buggy. So we purchased a buggy with a very good discount price from work with industry called YHI. Have you heard about YHI? Okay, they sell buggies to like those like resorts or this golf club or this. Okay, so we partnership with them. They give us like know-how how to operate buggies, and they even give us a very good price. Okay, for us to kickstart. Okay, if the price so high, we also busted our budget. We can't do it. So so industry partners are very important for us. Okay, so with that buggy, we quickly try to like retrofit it. We convert it into a drive-by-wire control system. What do you mean by drive-by-wire? You know, normally buggy cars, right? You have to maneuver by yourself, your steering wheels. But this whole system can be steered by the electric motors. So this is how we retrofitted the whole vehicles. Okay, is it the end? No. We have to add intelligence, AI, okay, and object detection. All this intelligence must add in together. So we achieved that in 3 years later. So we added all the intelligence, and finally we achieved to the level where we can send our this minister and our principal on the buggy safely. Take a look. Very scary, right? I'm more scary than that. Okay, if anything goes wrong, it's on the minister on the buggy. Okay, so we help. So we bring them along the whole campus using our buggy. It takes for about half an hour, to be honest. Why so long? Because we don't want to drive so fast. It's not F1. So fast, problem, we'll die. So we make it, set the mileage to about 10 kilometers per hour. Okay? Yeah. I don't know if they're scared now. We follow them on foot one. Okay? So this is what we achieved in the the 4th year. Okay, again, we don't forget our industry partners for all the support. Okay, yeah. Okay, so how we learn all those driverless vehicles, all the projects. Okay, also we learn from our senior colleagues like Carlos. We all learn from them about robotic system, all this. So anytime we need to know, we learn from our senior staff and also from industry partners. So yeah, so with our students, okay, you see, when we do this project, we don't have any doctors in our team. All students and staff, we work together. We put our sweats, we put our blood, everything on the roads. We cut many times, we hit many times ourselves, okay? And then we manage to work on that. You see that? We put on a lot of sweats under hot sun. Whenever we do testing, hot or rain, like sunny or rain, we have to go and test for it, okay? So this is how we involve, how we put our seriousness into it. Okay, finally, we want to talk about industry collaborations. Maybe let me give you a good example, past example. Of course, if we like on, we are now looking into that collaborations. Now try to go deeper. But in the past, we have collaboration with the Inchcape, Borneo Inchcape. You know about that? They are the Toyota distributor. So we signed MOU. I think it's about 2 to 3 years ago. So we signed MOU to collaborate them with for the EV charging system, EV charging. So they gave us electric vehicles, batteries for us to use for curriculums. Okay, so and as of today also, we don't stop. We are working together for EV showrooms with Inchcape. Okay, so it will be coming out in July. So we are working on that. Our 2 students are working on these projects. Yeah, behind they are sitting there. Yeah, so we also work with SP Group for the EV charging. You see one of our staff coming here. So coming will be like with you for 4 p.m. later. So we test out with the EV charger systems. It's at the Block 12 car park area. So yeah. So we tested out even before the Tesla came over here. Okay. Okay, next for software development. So as you see that the technologies are keep advancing it, for us to catch up, it needs a lot of more blood and sweat to take out. So that's why we try to look for a partnership. So example for this electric vehicle courses, this is for the full-time courses. Okay. So for full-time courses, like we work with SP Group. The time we want to do electric vehicles, we need chargers, all this. So we work with the SP Group. So SP Group came in, they came and set up the EV charger so that we can give our students the idea how the EV charger works and so on. Okay, at that earlier stage now, about 5 years back. Okay. Okay. Also for our adult learner space, because today, right? Okay, so a bit of taxi here. So today, not only for our full-time students, but also we need to provide education system for our adult learners, for after graduates. What we do. Okay, let me zoom into the EV areas. So for EV areas, some of you may be curious. I don't want to go into details like how our government support EV. That one I leave it to my other speakers if they have. To us, look into more education. So once EV came up, we want to come on board as the next level. Okay, so our very first course that we came up with is called EV 101. So this is very basic kind of courses. Yeah, we don't want to jump to the intermediate because we don't have know-how at the moment. So we come up with EV 101 course, and we train our trainer. Okay, from the industry came to us, then train our trainer, and we come up with a 1-day course. It was very popular at the time. After that, we see the industry demand, and we further develop our course into a FOEV. We call it Fundamentals of Electric Vehicles. This is intermediate level and 4 days long. So this is how we evolve. Once we, like example, we start small. After that, we keep on moving ourselves. And today, one of the very popular courses, we call it NEST course, EV Technologies and Safety. We work together with LTA. Okay, so LTA bringing with the technical skills competency, and our course we try to match to their skill competency. So once you get the approval, and then we can put their LTA logo inside the certificates. Yeah. Okay, so, and we also working with the Light-On teams, and also with together RS team also for this EV charging systems course. Okay, it's working in progress. So we are also testing out the EV system, charger systems, load management system, charge management system. We're testing out. So this is making in progress. So once finished it, we can run this course as a full-fledged programs. Yeah. So these are the courses. So far we trained over like 500 professionals. I think by today it's more than that already. So yeah. So then we have customers like Excellent System, GoBell, some insurance company. We trade Inchcape. Okay, we have I think some Light-On staff also came to our course also, and yeah, some LKK Motor consultancies firm also. They come over to our courses. This is what we offer for education systems. All right. So. And if you have any problem segments, you can come to us for project consultancy. So this is my last slide. So there's a company called Envison. They are looking into the EV charger space. So they are not building the charger, but they want to add in the intelligent system to EV chargers. So they came to us. They want to test bed some of the EV system with their solutions. They use OCPP communication to control the EVs. So we come up with some test bedding program, and then we install this at our SB Guild House. Okay, you can see some chargers are over there. So we do consultancy. So we help them to communicate between their chargers and the OCPP protocol. So they are very happy. Once they get it, they get our licensing, and then they roll out their own systems. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think I cover from area of collaborations all the way to consultancy, project, etc. Yeah. So yeah, that's about my presentations. Hope you get some idea what we do. Next time, if you got something you want to come to SP for collaborations, we can look for us. All right. So with that, you have any questions so far? Okay. If no, let me pass my time to next speaker. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah. Let's do the video. You want the video, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me do the sound test.
Oh, sound.
Yes, click. HDMI. Okay, I think. Okay, I think that's okay.
If I use this one, do I use?
这个是可能之前联络到说他们的组织还没有调整。
So the sound are you ready? The sound is ready?
Yeah, ready. Sound ready.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
thanks. Hello, good afternoon everyone. I'm glad to have this opportunity to share with you about the insights of EV charging management system. So I'm a bit excited because this is my first time come to Singapore Poly campus. So actually I was staying around Dover area when I was studying in US. That is around the 2008. Yeah, long time before. Yeah, very happy to have this opportunity. And then, actually today I would like to share with you about recent the electrification trends and also the targets of different countries over the world in the recent years. And also, what are the challenges for having so much EV cars and also charging facilities. Besides that, I think how to manage so much charging and how to reduce the cost, manage this efficiently and optimize the system. This is what the charging station management system can do. Okay, yeah, this is today's agenda. First, the electrification trends and the targets of the different countries, and also the functions, features of a charging station management system, which can help the charging point operator to help them to have reduce their upfront cost of the building up the charging facility, and it can also help the EV driver to find the location where the charger is available. Last but not least is about light on CSMS function and features. So we have advanced feature besides those real-time monitoring dashboard about the chargers. We also have the smart charging, which is powered by AI technology and dynamic load management. Okay, so yeah, this is electrification trends and targets over the world. We can see that actually many countries already have the target towards net zero in 2050. But how to do that during the next 20-30 years? So more than 20 countries already have planned to phasing out ICE cars in next 10 to 20 years. And yeah, do anyone found they actually have Singapore? Yeah. So Singapore is here. Yeah. Singapore is here. So our target is to phasing out ICE cars in 2030. And other, I think most of them are European countries. Many of them will phasing out ICE cars in before 2040. And then, yeah, we can move to next one is what is Singapore's detailed electrification vision. So this part includes two portions. The first portion is the number of EVs, and the other one, without charging facility, we cannot use EV freely, right? So this includes two parts. One is the number of electrical vehicles. The other one is the number of chargers over the island. So by 2025, all the new registration car will not be diesel, because diesel has more pollution compared with our normal 95 or 98 petrol. And then by 2030, all the new registration car will be is a cleaner energy vehicle. So cleaner energy vehicle will include the battery electrical vehicle, plug-in electrical vehicle, and also hybrid vehicle. Besides that, also the hydrogen fuel cell, or the gas-powered vehicle. All these vehicles considered as a cleaner energy vehicle. So and then we know that most of the car in Singapore only will be on the road around 10 years. After 10 years, we will not use. That's why by 2040, all the car in Singapore road will be cleaner energy vehicle. Yeah, we can imagine in the future how many electrical vehicle in the on the road, because I think fuel cell has some technical challenge, and most of the cleaner energy vehicle still is a battery or hybrid electrical vehicle. And on the other side is the charging stations. So by 2025, all the HDB town will have a charging facility. I think many of you see that when you go to the car park, many of the car park will have the chargers, but most of the car park have around 3-5 chargers, right? I guarantee that will be more and more. And then by 2030, there will be 60,000 charging points over the island, and this will help the Singapore towards the which is the net zero target by 2050. Yeah. So many cars. It's good or not? There will be opportunity, but also challenge. What are the challenge? Yeah. So, sorry. Here also is about the top selling car makers in 2024. So anyone knows I think recently have many news about this. 2024. Yeah, the 3 letter. Wow. right? So the 3 letter, okay. So this is the information. You can see that I was surprised because, so many people buy BMW and Mercedes. Wow, Singapore is very rich. And also Tesla, right? We know that it's very expensive car. But besides that, how many of them are electrical vehicle? So we know BYD is very unique, only selling battery electrical vehicle. Yeah, it's 100% powered by electricity. And Tesla also 100%. BMW also many EV already, right? Hyundai also a lot EV. So that the number is in 2024, 30% of the new registered car is electrical vehicle. Yeah. And in 2022, the number is 12%. 2023, 18%. 2024 jumped to 30%. Yeah. And by 2024, the total vehicles in Singapore is around 3% of them is electrical vehicle. This is not very high number. However, if we look at the new cars, 30%. Yeah. So we can foresee that in 2025, more electrical vehicle will be purchased by the end users. I think most of you, next car will be EV. Yeah. And then so many EVs means we need the charging facility. And the charging facility is one point is its number, another point is power, right? Because actually in Singapore the power system is increasing because the power demand of the whole island increase every year. Then the infrastructure need to upgrade. However, EV will need additional more charging power. So you know that actually just now show those SP group, those chargers. Yeah, that is most of the power is 22 kilowatt AC or 50 kilowatt DC. Yeah, it's around 20 or 50 kilowatt. Then what is the market trend? Because if for those 20 kilowatt charging, then in order to fully charge a car, it may take 4 hours, 7 hours, right? So for home charge, it's okay. Overnight charging at HDB is okay. However, if you go to those highway, right, you only have 20 minutes, 30 minutes, then you cannot afford wait there for 2 hours for your car to charge it and then go to your next stop. Then many car makers or the charger makers, they are looking at high power chargings. So the Tesla, the supercharge, maybe you can see that at Star Vista car park, there are around 5 or 7 supercharge. I never tried because I don't have Tesla. Yeah, but I saw that but the charging power is 250 kilowatt. So which is around 10 times of normal AC charger. And the latest charger, the version 4 supercharger, it's double the maximum power, which is 500 kilowatt charging. Yeah, this is their maximum charging power. And for the 3-liter company, they released the latest one is which one? The Super E-Power up to 1,000 kilowatt. 1,000. Yeah, so this is a huge. Yeah, its power is how much? It's around 20 times of current DC charging power, which is widely installed at Singapore. And then, so we can, the EV drivers can charge their car within 5 minutes from the SOC charge from 10% to 17%. And within just using this 5-second charging, then your car can drive for 400 kilometers. Yeah, which is enough for you some city to city or a few days drive in Singapore. Yeah, just 5 minutes. So this kind of high power charging will help the customer have a better user experience. However, you know what is 1,000 kilowatt means? Actually, 1,000 kilowatt can power 200 4-room HDB flats. Yeah, but this is only for one charging point. If your car park has 5 such supercharger, then how many? 1,000 4-room HDB flats. So this is a huge power. Then the question is the power system infrastructure can meet such huge power demand from EV charging? This is demand is from transmission level, distribution level to the premise, the power system. Every power system need to upgrade. Yeah, and this is the challenge. Then how to manage the challenge? There are different methods and different strategy, and of course we need to find a cost-effective strategy to handle those challenges, right? And one of them, and the most cost-effective, is using software. So EV charging management system, actually they can help the charging point operator to real-time monitor and control the charging facility or charging status, and also can do the remote control of the charger. You can do the remote start, stop. And if there is any charger get a problem, there will be a red light show that the status. This charger got problem, then directly automatically to the maintenance team. Then the maintenance team will be come to do the service, so that the downtime of the EV charger will be reduced. And also this e-mobility service provider, actually this is a mobile app. The EV driver can using this mobile app to locate the nearest or most convenient the location where the EV charger is available. Because sometimes we cannot, for certain very popular place, it's difficult to find a car park slot. I think I can foresee that in the future, everyone is looking for charging points, not only the car park slot. Yeah, and then it's very important we have this information, right? Where is the available charging point? And the last two, this one is the roaming hub and the smart charging. These are advanced features. So for roaming hub, it means that if the different e-mobility service provider, they are in one alias, which means that if I'm under, I'm under M1, then I'm under M1 in Singapore. When I fly to Japan, then my data become NTT Docomo. So they have some kind of collaboration, right? And if this two, which means that they have those EMSP, they have some collaboration, so that the user of one EMSP service provider can use the facilities or service of other EMSP service provider, which is a win-win situation. And for the smart charging, so this is to handle just now the power system capacity limitation, and this is to minimize the operation cost. So, and we can use existing power system infrastructure to charge as much as the EV sessions. And also we can also consider the electricity price, because in the industry level, the electricity price may vary over the time, right? You know that actually in Singapore, the pool price change every 30 minutes. And also the industry have a peak and off-peak electricity price. So we can choose the charger, the EV charge at the low electricity price timing, so that it can reduce the cost of the charge point operator. And we can also have a different kind of charging strategy. For example, first come, first serve, or evenly distributed, or we can provide the premium service to priority users, etc. So this is a smart charging. This is one of our charging station management system unique selling points. Okay, so here is the network control center for charger excellence. You can see that here is we can do the real-time monitoring and the notification. We can do the remote control to start, stop, reset the charging sessions. And if there is any issue, we can have the alert signal to maintenance team. And the user management, so we can know that each session, which are the users already charged the session. And here is the tariff plan. So each charging point operator, they can have their own plan. For example, although I get the electricity price from SP or whatever retail company, right? But I can cite my price. If I am campus, maybe the weekend the price is low. But if I am a shopping mall, the weekend the price is high. So this kind of setting we can do freely by using the software. And also the billing payment service. So this is billing, and which is the session. Each session have the record. I think this is good for carbon capture because actually EV using electrical. If the electrical is generated by clean energy, then it can claim the carbon emission or carbon credit. And one of the important things for EV to claim carbon credit is that you must have the detailed transaction information. And our CSMS will do this transaction information. Each transaction, when happen, where happen, what time start, stop. Yeah, all have this. What's the charging power, charging energy? We all have this information. Okay, and then the advanced features is the smart charging. So we can help the operator to maximize the utilization of their existing infrastructure and also reduce their electricity bill by charging the EVs at low electricity price timing. And also we can do the load, dynamic load management, because most of the EV chargers is not a standalone system, and it's in building, right? It's in one building or one car park, etc. So for this kind of buildings, there are other load, and we can do the dynamic. Dynamic means that if other load is high, we reduce. If other load is low, then we can increase. So that those other load plus EV load altogether, we can set a cap so that the charging point operator no need to upgrade their infrastructure. Yeah, this is how dynamic come from. Okay, then this is a video to introduce. This video introduced about charging station management system, the features and functions, especially those unique features. And then, so our solution include two parts, which is this network control center and also user mobile apps. And here is some print screen of the network controller. So here is an overview. So the CPU charging point operator may have the charging stations at different locations, so they can view the station's performance at this centralized portal. And for each of the charging station, we can have this dashboard. This one is how many chargers is in use, how many chargers not used, how many of them is have faulty, how many of them is under maintenance, etc. So you can have the information here. And here is what is the charging capacity and how much it's using. Here is the over the days or in the past week, how much revenue of each day and how many charging sessions, so that you can have an overview for different locations, and also if you want to focus one charging station. And here is the charger management. So here this charger may have multiple charging points, because nowadays some of the charger they have one charger include 2 AC ports and 1 DC port, etc. So they will show how many ports and each port, what is the connector tab and whether it's in use, etc. And here is the maintenance service. If any charger is need maintenance, and you can send some memo or some information here to send out the request to maintenance team. You can also click the select the charger and see the historical maintenance history. And here is the EV driver management. So if the customer have some doubt about his past charging sessions, so you can come here to check, and also any residue or points inside this account, etc. Okay. And for drivers apps, so how we use it? Firstly, we choose, we do the navigation. We select, they can automatically locate your current location, and you can search where is the nearest charging station and whether there is available chargers. And then if you select a charging station, then they will show how many charge points are available, and each charge point, what are the connectors and charging power, whether it's AC or DC, what's the maximum charging power of this connector. After that, you can choose, you can also have this service facility nearby, because the charging needs sometimes. Right, if you go to this charging location, the nearby has a restaurant, the nearby has a cinema, etc. So you can also see from here. So and then once you have the location, you can make a reservation. Of course, reservation may have some additional charge occurred. This depends on charging point operator, and this service is available by our system. In case in the future when we drive to there, but this charging point already taken by others, right? In order to secure, you can make a reservation, and after make the reservation, you can set the reserve timing. Either it's a reserve from now to next 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Yeah, that's all. Is setting is a flexible setting. After that, once the charger is start to charge, then you can go back to your mobile app to view those charging status. And for DC charger, you can also view the SOC, whether because your target SOC is 80%, you can say, oh, 80%, then I can go take out my charger, I can drive away. And the last is once you complete the charging sessions, you can revisit your charging session when it start, when it stop. Is it the same as your actual experience? Yeah, this is what the mobile app can do. And also this mobile app, this EV charging mobile app can also have this transaction. Payment, yeah, payment is very important. We can support Master, Visa, Nets, RFID, and Stripe. Okay, we move to this dynamic load management, yeah, which is our unique selling point. So this is system. The upper one is without DLM, and this is just a very simple application where to simulate there is a car park. Okay, the car park have the normal load is a motor and the lighting, and also have EV chargers. So that for this motor, actually we know that this motor is for HDB in case there is a fire. So this is to pump out the water pump. Yeah. But you know that this is a really rare case to use this motor and water pump, and most of the time it will not be used. And if you do not have dynamic load management, this system can only install one EV charger and charge one EV. So we assume that this dark blue is other load. And because the bottleneck at here, or the peak load of the motor is here, so that we can only install one charger. Therefore, this is the capacity of this bus bar or MCCB. So this here, this part is not used, which means that the utilization rate of this system is very low. Most of the time, the facility is not 100% utilized. However, with the dynamic load management, we can install more chargers and let the charger reduce power when the pump is using. And if the pump at low power, then we can fully utilize this part. This is what dynamic load management, which means that our EV charging power can dynamically change according to other load, the charging power. Yeah, this is dynamic load management. And besides the dynamic load management, we also have multiple charging strategy. So all this dynamic load management and charging strategy will be very useful when the capacity, the power system capacity is limited and we do not have enough power to charge every EV. That's why we need a strategy to prioritize them, right? How to prioritize? There are different strategies. The first one, very simple, evenly distributed, right? So we have total capacity 100 ampere and the 3 cars, so evenly distributed. There's no difference. And then the next one will be first in, first out. So this car first come, so they can use 50%. The second car come, but its maximum power is 30 ampere, so it can charge 30 ampere. And the last one, it's sorry, here is typo, should be 20 ampere. Yeah, because it's the last car. So once this first car left, then the second car will also still charge at 30 because its maximum charging point is 30, and the third car will charge at full power. Yeah, this is the first come, first in. First in, first out, to make sure that all the cars will be charged in sequence. And the next one is the Harris SOC. So this car is SOC is 80%, this one 60%, and this one 20%. So some of the charging point operator, they want to reduce the timing of the car stay here, so they want to choose charge the highest SOC first, so that at least for this highest SOC, this customer satisfaction rate is high. Yeah, and another one is VIP priority charging. So this VIP is different So the charging point operator can give some of the VIP member or premium member, because many member we have the gold, silver, and some the premium, etc. So different level of member, they have different priority, right? So for if you are VIP customer, no matter you come first or last, no matter your SOC how much, you always can charge at your full power, as long as your car can take, right? Then the rest of the members, it depends on the CPO choose the hybrid SOC, first in, first out, or evenly distributed. So this is some of the charging strategies we can offer. Yeah. Okay, here is to recall those just now in the video, right? In the video, it shows advanced features of ion charging station management system. So this one is a capacity constraint. If there is system capacity constraint, and if we do the load shifting to shift the EV charging at the low load period, then actually we can take or we can install more chargers in the system. And this is the dynamic energy price. So here the price is low. So we try to shift the charging session into this time window so that reduce the cost. Of course, here we will have ensure that the customer is fine with this shifting. Yeah. And this is the user requirement of the VIP. So we can have the first in, first out, VIP, evenly distributed, and also high-risk SOC. Here only shows the first in, first out. And last but not least is renewable energy integration. So renewable energy, one is one part. Why we do the integration? One part is it's a green energy, right? The EV, why we use so many EV? Because it's the green initiatives. If we integrate with more solar PV, if we can make will reduce the transmission loss during the system. Distributed energy, right, is a green energy, and for the battery energy storage, it can also help the CPO to solve the issue of capacity issue. Right, we can save the energy when the power is the energy price is low, or when other load is low, we can save energy in the battery and then discharge that when there's high demand of other system or when there is high demand for the EV charging. Okay, last slide. Right, last slide. So here is our light-on capability. So we are fully compatible with OCPP 1.6 and OCPP 2.0.1. And besides that, we are the first CSMS in Singapore certified with OCPP 1.6. Yeah, this is our CSMS, and we are OCA member. We have participated in this Plug Fest, which is mainly for European countries. It's a worldwide information. It's a worldwide event. We attend this event virtually in Singapore and test the compatibility of our charging station management system with more than 10 manufacturers and more than 25 models. Yeah, both there are AC or DC chargers. Yeah, among these models. So that's all for my presentation. I hope you got some useful information. And if you are interested, later there's a lab tour, and our colleagues Hamima and Yue will share with you how to use this software. And if you are interested, and you can also try out about the system. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Yan Jing, for such a detailed explanation of light-on charge management system. Time now is about 2:30. We'll go for a tea break and networking session just outside, and then we'll be back here by 3:30 to start off the next topic on carbon management. Okay? Yeah.
If you need to go for washrooms, they will be around left, right. Okay. Female for female will be at the left side. Gents will be at the right side.
How do I make sure that
Thank you.